All right, Janelle is sick of giving her friend advice that she never takes. I feel like we all have a friend or two like that, right? Or we're the friend.
Oh, dang.
Let's have Serena read the DM that Janelle sent, then we can kind of talk about the situation. It is listener therapy. Go ahead.
I have a friend who calls me for hours, vents, spirals, wants to talk about every detail, but the second I offer advice, even gentle advice, she shuts down or gets defensive. It's like she wants a sounding board, not a friend. I love her, but I'm drained. How do you support someone who doesn't actually want help, just somewhere to unload?
Hello. I feel like this is why we do I Can't Stand on our show. It's a little segment where when there's something that's bothering you, we just let you vent and get it off your chest. There's nothing we can do to help you with it, but when something's bothering you, you're supposed to talk about it and just kind of put it out there and release it into the world. I feel like this is kind of the same thing. Like your friend she trusts you enough to come to you with her problems so you can hear her out. And to me, you're actually making this about you and making it a selfish thing. Ooh. And I think you're being a bad friend, Janelle.
I guess it just depends. Like if it's like her boyfriend that she keeps complaining about, or like her job that she just constantly keeps complaining about, and it's the same issue, it probably is draining because you care about your friend. So you're like, this keeps happening, so I'm getting upset for you, but then you get mad at me for taking advice. So maybe you tell her like, look, I love you, but maybe we just keep it to once a week because I'm getting so mad for you.
Nicasio, thoughts?
You guys ever have that friend to where like they vent to you and to me it's complaining. People say it's venting, but it's complaining. And you know they're in the wrong, and so you're like, dang, do I just agree with them and hear them out and give them what they want to hear, or do I tell them, hey, this is the reason why this keeps happening because you're in the wrong. This is
what she's asking. So what advice do you have?
Leave that friend. Like I have this friend Chris, this guy named Chris, and every time I vent to him, he always tells me like, dog, this is why this is happening. You're not doing this right. And he'll tell me, and I'm like, man, like,
do you listen to him?
I do. I feel like I feel like he's not with me on it, but at the same time, like, if he was with me on it, he wouldn't be my friend.
But is this the same friend that takes you on trips and pays for hotels and everything when you two go together?
Yeah, he tricks on me for sure. Yeah, but that's
so
different.
You have to take his
that has nothing to do with the story.
Let's take it to the phones and talk to Autumn. We'll see what she thinks about it next. All right, so our listener Janelle is sick of giving her friend advice that she never takes. I guess like her friend will call her and they'll talk for hours. She tells her everything, and then when she tries to offer advice, she just gets shut down every single time. And she's at a point now where she just feels really drained and doesn't know how to, move forward. Autumn, thank you for calling up. Please share your thoughts.
It sounds like her friend really just needs to be heard rather than for her friend to fix the situation. Sometimes people just like to express and just need someone to listen. I know I have a friend that I always tell my situations, for her about, and her advice sucks. every time I'm like, why did I do this again? But I know that I trust her and she'll keep my stuff to herself. But I know she is not the person to run to. I don't know why. It's just her that I always call.
But as a friend, you should try taking her advice as a friend. Like, you got to give and take. You know what I'm saying?
See, my friend, her advice is always a negative. And it's like, okay, I didn't even
you
hear
have
that.
a Nicasio too. Little Nicasia.
But what if her advice is real though? Like I just feel like she's probably tired of hearing your problems too. So she's like, well, let me give you some, advice on what to do, so that way you don't have to call me every 24 hours.
And it's true. Her advice is true, but I don't want to hear that.
Oh, well.
I was talking with a friend the other day, and he was telling me that his girl, I guess they were like not having an argument, but she was like sharing how she felt, and he was trying to help out because it's what women don't understand is like we don't want to see our partner going through something. So it's like, how can we solve this for you? Let me figure it out for you. And she was like, I don't want it figured out. I just want to vent. And it's like, we get that, but also it sucks because we don't want to see you going through it. But it's like, how do you help someone that doesn't want help,
Yeah, I get it.
Why are y'all so complicated?
Coming up next.
Tino Radio.
What celebrity gossip are you going to be spilling today in Tea Time, Serena?
The Rock is giving Brendan Fraser his flowers and thanking him for their time spent on the Mummy filming.
Yeah. I think it's super.
Barely?
I love when. It's 27 years.
Better late than never.
But yeah, I love when people pay the respect to the people that gave them the look. You know what I'm saying? We'll share it with you next. I think it's cool. Celebrity gossip.
Yeah.
We call it Tea Time.
Woo.
It's Tino Cochino Radio, and it's all brought to you by Lights. They are a new apparel company that is just trying to spread light and positive, good energy.
Yes.
And especially, like, I think it would make a really cool stocking stuffer, man. If you're, like, into workout gear, it's got, like, the Lulu vibe, you know what I'm saying? It's very minimalistic. It's not super over-branded, but, like, on the workout shirt that I wore yesterday, it's just like a normal like black top, and then on the back it says strength, like going up and down. And let's say like you and your family or partner or whatever, you have like a certain word or mantra that you guys go by. You can literally go to the website and customize it and put your term on there. It's just really cool, man. It's if you want to discover how your light can travel and your positive vibes can be spread to everybody that you love, just check out their website, man. spreadingourlight.com. All right, so I mean, this kind of ties in perfectly. The Rock, we all know him for his wrestling career, for the movies that he's done.
Yeah,
I mean, for
legend.
the countless just entertainment hours he's given us. It all started outside of WWE. Like his first movie role was the Scorpion King.
That was his first
Well,
one?
in the Mummy.
In the Mummy. Yeah, but he played
Yeah.
the Scorpion King.
Right.
And then he got his own film out of it. But apparently nobody wanted to cast him, and Brendan Fraser fought for him. And so now Variety just had them both sit down, and they basically interviewed each other because, you know, they just confirmed the new Mummy
Oh, I
is
didn't
going to
hear
come
that.
out. Yeah. Brendan Fraser spoke out on it. And
good.
he's going to be in it, and it's going to be a whole thing. But I just thought it was cool, The Rock, you know, spreading his lights
Yes.
and giving positive vibes.
So there was a moment, I feel like, where you could have said, hey, listen, I love this idea of a character called the Scorpion King, but this guy, Dwayne Johnson, he's never acted before. I know he's in pro wrestling. I'm not quite too sure. This is a beloved franchise. Felt like Raiders of the Lost Ark. And the word that I got back was, Brendan loves the idea. He welcomes you with open arms. And it really meant something to me because not only was it your franchise and you took a shot and a risk with me, but also that kicked off my career. I want to say thank you, man. And thank you for in a way, in a big way, really changing my life because the trajectory that you allowed to happen led me to be here.
You're too kind, Dwayne. You were always the right guy for the job.
I think that's dope. I mean, you got to think, like, at that time, Brendan Fraser was probably one of the biggest, like, action stars in Hollywood. He had all kinds of stuff going on.
Dang.
And now to look at it, he's still, like, putting movies out and done some big stuff. Like, recently, his stuff did great. But to think about the career that The Rock has had.
Wasn't he
and
in
how
Encino Man?
He's the he's the highest paid actor currently, like, in the world.
I wonder
So
if he's like, damn, he took my jobs.
I know, I wonder that, right?
Coming up next.
Tino Cochino Radio.
So there's apparently a woman that explains how she used divorce to save her relationship. I don't understand it. I need context. We'll share it with you next. All right, so I want to see what you guys think about this. I saw it on Instagram. This woman said that divorce saved her relationship.
Okay.
I don't understand how that
With
makes
her
any
Sancho?
sense. So let's swipe and discuss. It's Tino Cochino Radio. The first slide says, I asked twice for a divorce. A conscious, awakened man is the sexiest thing in the entire world. A man who doesn't take your life experience personal, who is grounded emotionally, who understands you at the deepest level. A man who doesn't need to own you, who chooses to elevate in consciousness alongside you, who nurtures you like a mother and provides in all ways like a father. This wasn't always my husband. He unlayered every ego version of himself until the brilliant man that was always there finally emerged. I asked twice for a divorce, and both times he chose to evolve.
Oh my God.
He chose to learn. He chose to grow through the experiences instead of shrinking from them. That's sexy. That's a turn on. And yet, it's also a reflection of me, because the version of him that I get to love today is the version of me that I was willing to become. When I chose to elevate, he rose. When I chose truth, he met me there. When I shed old identities, the mirror shifted. When I remembered my divinity, he remembered his. A conscious man doesn't save you, he reflects you. He becomes the byproduct of your embodiment, your boundaries, your evolution, your devotion to your own soul. That's why it turns me on. Not because he's perfect, but because he's awake, because he does the work, because he now meets life with presence, because he chooses growth over ego, love over pride, awareness over reactivity. And the wildest part, I created this reality. I called forth this version of him the moment I stepped into this version of me. In sacred union, we don't transform each other, we transform ourselves, and the mirror naturally aligns. This is what partnership looks like. The two souls, guys. So long.
This is what
She lost me.
When two souls choose remembrance over survival, consciousness over chaos, and evolution over comfort. This is the new Earth Union. This is devotion. This is power. This is love. Awake.
This is
ladies and gentlemen,
a threat.
this is manipulation.
Yes.
This is a novel. This is crazy, bro. I mean, there's some truth to some of the things that she's saying in there of what a relationship is supposed to be. But the fact you had to scare him by threatening, I don't like the threat of divorce.
I don't like that she used, or how she said, I used divorce.
Save the relationship.
Yes, because I think if you're asking for a divorce, it's because you're done. Like, you're not saying that. Because to me, how it sounded like, I'm going to say I want a divorce so he can change.
Well, she's just being transparent, and I'll give her that. Like, she could have just did it without even telling him that.
Would you have changed for her, Nicasio?
No, definitely not. And the thing is, what she's doing right here is what I see, well, marriage counselors are. Like, they're trying to change you before you get that divorce.
I don't think you're supposed to change it. I think
It's the
they're just
same
trying to
thing.
help
Well,
you.
Change is not always bad if it's growth. If you're growing, that's a win.
I think you got to take that person for who they are. You try to change them, you're done.
But that'd be like you coming in here every day and messing up on one specific thing. I'm messing up.
He does.
And then you never get better. I'm just supposed to accept that that's you? No, I need to find the employee that can get the job done.
But you knew going into it who I was and what I did.
No.
His limitations.
Yeah, you're right. Like, you were fine with it.
I know.
He's gaslighting you.
On the show and off the show.
Don't get me started about off the show. You have like 4 boyfriends now.
Yeah, but
Who's the main?
Chris.
Coming up next.
Tino Casino Radio.
Moms are apparently quietly quitting Christmas. I don't know what this means, but there's a full story, like a write-up and everything. We'll have Serina break it down for us next. I wonder if she's going to quit. All right, so why are moms quietly quitting Christmas this year? I don't even understand what this means. Serina has the story. It's Tino Cochino Radio. Fill us in.
So it says it's not because they don't love the holidays, but it's because moms are tired of doing everything. So a lot of moms are dropping the Pinterest perfect pressure and choosing simpler celebrations, fewer gifts, less decorating, and just kind of taking the stress off themselves. That way they can actually enjoy the holidays.
man, they're killing the tradition.
Hold on, so what are they doing?
Yeah.
Like they're just, what does it mean they're not doing anything?
So they're probably just not going all out like some moms do.
But Christmas is the one time
Yeah.
that you're really supposed to go all out,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yeah, but they're burned out.
Yeah, I mean, I
right?
get the burnout, but for me, I do enjoy, like, there are times where I'm like tired of like doing certain things, but like I love the joy on my son's face.
Yeah.
That it just like, yeah, like, I mean, I am the one that it's like, okay, we're going to do this, like going to take pictures with Santa. So I do a lot of that planning, or I'm like buying the gingerbread houses, but I just love the reaction
I hear that.
from my son.
Where's your husband Paul in this?
Well,
is he not part of Christmas?
No, he does the activities with us. But I said like, I do plan the stuff. Like I do, and that's what the article is saying, that moms plan everything. So a lot of moms are getting tired.
You don't get sick of it though, and be like, Paul, can you help me out? Your husband.
God,
I mean,
help me
that's
out
for
planning.
asking, but like also, I just feel like I don't know, like I just think of that stuff. So if I'm already thinking of it, why don't I just do it?
You know when they say like the grandma, like when the grandma passes away or the mom passes away, like the family just breaks up, like just in shambles. Well, this is the reason why, because they're the ones that are in charge of the holidays. Like, I like that you do that, Serina. Like, you don't need him. You just put up your stuff. You have some Christmas music playing in the background, some cookies baking, and it's like it's just a good time.
Are you preparing for what it's going to be like when you guys separate?
No, he takes part in the activities, but yes, I am the one that usually plans. Like, I don't know, we're gonna decorate cookies tonight, or
I feel like if I had a family like that, I would want to be involved in everything. Like I want
To a certain to a certain point.
like,
Yeah,
we're specifically talking about Christmas. I would want to be like, yo, what are we doing? What's
Yeah.
going to be cookie night, or what's this, or what's that, or how can I help? Like
it's a
I would want to
blast.
be so invested in that.
like I planned the gingerbread house day. Like I'm the one that, hey guys, pick your gingerbread houses out, and then we're gonna do it all on this day. I may not be there, but I mean, at least
he supplies the tools. Where's Dad?
Tino Cochino Radio.
I think accountability is a very important thing in life. It can be in relationships, it could be at work, it could be just with yourself or whatever. Serina is not taking accountability today. She is placing blame on a poor individual that has nothing to do with anything.
he laughed at me.
Share your experience.
I was so embarrassed. So I went through a car wash because my husband pays for like the unlimited one. So I'm like, I'm gonna,
Rich.
go clean my car. I'm gonna go clean my car. And usually there's not an issue, but I don't know what was going on this day. But I pull up and I'm trying to get on the little ramp, and for whatever reason, I'm just having the most trouble. Like, the most trouble. I finally get on the ramp, and I put it in neutral too soon, so then I rolled off the ramp. So then the guy comes up, and he's, like, trying to help me, and he's, like, directing me a little bit, but then I feel like he, like, stopped directing me, and he's like, no, you gotta turn the tire this way. I'm like, you stopped. And then I just feel like I was so flustered. Then I forgot to put the car in neutral, and I left it in drive. So I feel like I was just flying through this car wash, and then I realized, and I see the car in front of me, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, am I going to hit this car? Do I stop? Do I brake? Because, you're not supposed to brake.
You still don't realize you're in drive?
So, no, I put it in neutral now, but I still was already too close to the other car. So then I think I got stuck in the car wash, because then I hear the alarm start going off.
What's crazy is at this point, the guy that she's blaming is way at the front of the car wash. He has nothing to do with any of this.
No other cars had issues.
Well, usually I've never had another issue, but I think this guy was new. And he,
Hold on, but why are you blaming him?
Well, because initially, if he would have told me you have to keep coming up further, I would have never rolled off the track.
Well, here's the thing. On those car washes, they have instructions right there.
Yeah.
It says neutral,
Yes.
go, stop.
But if he would have told me I had to drive up a little bit more, I would have never rolled off the ramp.
It's not your first time at a car wash. I feel like that's why it's just like you know what to do.
They set the alarm off.
You set the alarm off.
Oh my God,
We'll take it to the phones. I know we got somebody on the line. We're gonna see if they'll take accountability and admit the last time that they blamed somebody for one of their faults. Next.
Still dirty.
All right, so today is the day that we take accountability. Well, Serena's not. She's pointing fingers.
Yeah.
She had an interesting car wash experience, and she's blaming the attendant at the front where you first drive in. She forgot to put her car in neutral. She drove over the ramp. She almost hit a car. She set off the alarms.
My God.
It was a fiasco.
She's blaming the guy up front for not directing her in properly.
Right.
Yes.
That's fine. Is there another time that you could think of where you blame someone for your mistake, Nicasio?
Yeah, I blame the parking garage attendant. When I first got into the parking garage, usually, the stick is always down. So you have to grab the ticket. Stick goes up, your car goes through.
Yep.
Well, the stick was already up. So if it's already up, why am I going to grab a ticket?
That's true.
You just roll.
I must roll right in. So on the way
But
out.
how are you going to get out?
On the way out, the stick was down at another area. And so I was like, well, I don't have my ticket. So I called the attendant and I was like, hey, I don't have a ticket. I was like, when I drove in, the stick was up. He goes, yeah, but you didn't grab a ticket? And I was like, no, I didn't, because the stick was up. And he was just like, well, I'm sorry, man, you're going to have to pay for a lost ticket fee. I was like, well, I'm not going to do that because I didn't lose a ticket. I never had one. He goes, but you should have grabbed one. I said, I'm not going to grab one. What are we going to do for me? You need your $4? I'll pay it. I was like, it's my first time here. I was like, what am I going to do? He's like, man, we're going to ping your license plate. So the next time you try to come in, we're not going to let you in. I said, fine. Lift the stick up so I can leave. And then as I was driving home, I was like, dude, what am I doing? I should have just...
It's not your fault, though.
So now you're banned from a parking garage?
No, because sometimes those parking garages, like after hours, are free. So that's why they lift the stick.
Yeah.
So that's what I would have thought. You could probably thought that.
Well, I've done it so many times to where the stick was up, and then on the way out, the stick was up. Like, it was free for that day.
Hello, Tino Cochino Radio. When's the last time you blamed somebody for your wrong, bro?
You know what's actually funny? It was actually this morning. I put clothes to wash, and I forgot to take it out. And, I wanted to be like, guys, thank you for taking out my clothes from the washer. Now I have to rewash it. But realistically, it was my fault because I put it in there. And I should have been responsible
but also,
to put it in the dryer.
The washer beeps. So I'm like, come on. You guys hear it beeping. Can you help me out?
Serena, sometimes there's these things called mistakes.
Coming up next.
Tino Cochino Radio.
So a brand new episode of my weekly podcast, Is Anyone Listening, is streaming now. This week we have special guest MC Magic, but I had a show over the weekend in Brea, California at the Brea Improv. It was crazy, man. We did 4 shows, sold out, 500 people each show. It was nuts. Shout out to everyone that came out. A fan came up to me after the show to share some positive words about the podcast, and I just want to share it with you because I love that it connects with people, man. It's not just me like, hey, listen, but people actually, feel some type of way about it. So I'll share it with you next. All right, so my podcast, my solo podcast, where I just sit down and talk to interesting people and catch vibes about life, highs and lows, all that type of stuff. It's called Is Anyone Listening? This week's episode just dropped with our family MC Magic. And we talk about a lot, man. It's 30-year album anniversary, faith, highs and lows. I throw that out there so much because we're all going through stuff. And on social media, all you see is the highs, right? Everyone posts, my new car. They don't post when my car got repoed. Like, you don't see the negative. It's always the positive. And I like to focus on both because that's what we're going through, both. And over the weekend, we had sold out shows in Brea. Shout out to everyone that came out to support Carlos Mencia. And, we made some new fans, and it was a really cool experience. But my dude, Kalen Genobaga, he's one of the other openers for Carlos. He came up to me after and was like, bro, I was getting some social media content for Carlos, and this girl just started going in on your podcast. I guess she's a super fan, and she just wanted to share some love, and she said some really nice things, so I just wanted to kind of share it with you guys.
I wanted to talk to you about something that's really important and dear to me. Tino has a podcast called Is Anyone Listening? And all of us that struggle with something, things that we don't talk about, things that we don't share with our closest or close, our family, our homies, our compadres. This podcast that he has, it will help you in so many ways. I'm the single sister. My sisters are married to successful men. I'm over here, the single mom. My grandma looks at me because I'm not married, and she always asks me what's wrong with me. And I'm telling you, going through those times, second guessing myself and wondering why, listening to Tino and his podcast, it was like the words just like snatched me up and woke me up. And it helped me a lot. And I want to see everybody succeed. I want to see you get healed. So do yourself a favor and check out Is Anyone Listening by Tino Cochino.
I just thought that was cool, man. When the podcast first started, it was strictly like mental health based, and I feel like those are probably the episodes that she's referring to. And then I've kind of transitioned because I'm not in such a dark place anymore. So now I've been having conversations about life with a ton of different people. But I do want to also go back to having certain solo episodes and talking about some deeper conversations because it does connect with people. And we got some awesome guests on the way too. MC Magic is this week.
Yep.
Excuse me. I got Marlon Wayans coming up soon. I've got comedian Jack Jr., who's just on fire right now. I've got so many people that are excited to be on this and just talk about life and, again, highs and lows and everything. So wherever you stream your favorite podcast, all you got to do is search for Tino Cochino. Is Anyone Listening? Coming up next, we're going to share some audio with you. It's a woman's hot take on men versus women's needs. I want to see if we agree or disagree.
We don't have much.
All right, let's listen and have a conversation. This is a woman's hot take on men versus women's needs.
Unpopular opinion. A lot of women require a man to meet their financial needs, but they can't meet a man's needs, and his needs are actually free. Woo! He wants you to be loving, respectful, caring, kind, loyal, show some affection, actually initiate sex here and there, show him that you want him, know how to say I'm sorry, take some accountability, listen whenever he speaks. And you can't do any of these free things, but you expect for that man to provide your lifestyle. Take care of your friends whenever y'all all go out and about, because that seems to be a new thing going around. Make sure that you are taken care of. Your hair's done, your nails done, you got a new car, your rent paid, all your bills is handled. But you can't meet any of his needs, and his needs are actually free.
Oh my God, this queen, I hope that they build a temple for her in Egypt.
Is she single?
I don't think. Serina, what are your thoughts? Be real.
Okay, me going back to like me dating when I was way back then, I don't remember having expectations where like I was like, oh, I need my bills paid, I need my nails done, send me money. Like
this is now though, I get what you're saying. But the 2025 going into 2026 vibe right now, you see online what these women are like, she's not lying that these are the expectations.
That's social media. I don't think those are expectations from everybody. And I think social media got a lot of people's heads effed up.
What she's saying is not wrong. When it comes to guys, these are the things that we want. For the most part, I know the one part always sounds weird when it says, you listen when I talk. That sounds kind of controlling.
That's ridiculous.
But I think what she means by that is just like when we talk to not... Like, the same way when if a woman's talking and you're having a conversation, she's going to say, what, if you jump in? Let me finish. It's the same thing.
But I'm saying, I think women want the same thing, though, too. We want loyalty. We want to be treated with respect.
Right. But I think it comes back to the women are asking for the bags and they're asking for the bills to be paid. The guy isn't saying, girl, you better buy me that new Gucci wallet. Oh, yeah. The guy isn't saying, yo, you better pay for my bills. The guy isn't saying, yo, I need my pedicure. Like,
I just don't like my friends aren't like this. My single
Your friends don't want bags or nails or bills
That's
paid?
cap, Serina.
No, I'm sure if that were to happen, but they're not out there like this is on my list when I find
That
a man.
seems like it's a small percentage of women that want what you're talking about,
No.
Tino. I
No,
think.
no, no, no,
And
no,
those
no,
are
no,
the
no.
loudest ones on social
No,
media.
every woman has their way of wanting it and doing it, and whether it's secretive like Serena or if it's just loud.
Oh, God.
It's just like they have their way.
None of your friends, Serena, want
That's
those
when
things?
they're looking for a man. They're like, he better buy me bags. No, none of them.
But subconsciously, it's in the back of their head. They're like, I know he has what he has, but I'm gonna play my card.
Why do you think that way?
That's what it is.
I just can't imagine a world where the guy brings he buys a Gucci bag for your friend and she's like, what are you doing? I don't need this. Take that back.
No, but I'm saying that's not on their list. They're not like, oh, he better buy me bags.
My son does it. He's like, Daddy, come here. I love you. And I was like, oh, I love you too, son. Can we go to McDonald's?
Coming up next.
Tino Casino Radio.
Listen, the truth of the matter is in relationships, you can grow apart, right? From time to time, because we're always growing. And I feel like sometimes you don't check on your partner and vice versa. And it's just, that's the world. We're always growing, evolving, changing.
Yep.
So let's say you need to find a way to reconnect after growing apart. We got you. Next. All right, listen up. If you're in a relationship, a long-term relationship, how do you reconnect after growing apart? It's Tino Cochino Radio. I want to ask Matt real quick. You've been with your wife for the longest.
19 years.
You've talked about it on the air. You've had highs and lows. You've been very transparent about it. When you guys maybe, I don't want to say seem like you're drifting away, but you're just not on the same page, how do you guys personally reconnect?
Date night. We have to get my parents to watch the kids. We go out just us two and we connect emotionally and then we connect physically.
Oh, because that fixes everything, huh?
It does.
Tell me if you agree with these. Number one on this list, it says you need to acknowledge the distance out loud. Don't pretend that everything's fine. You need to say what's happening.
I agree. Yep.
It gives an example too. It says you can say it like this: I feel like we've been drifting lately, and I don't want that. So can we talk about it? Because if you at least acknowledge it, then it removes the weird feeling.
So awkward.
Yeah, and don't say you.
It is gonna
awkward. It's awkward.
It is
It's like, what are
awkward.
we doing?
But if this is your life partner, you're gonna have awkward moments.
Yeah, but you don't want to force that.
But I feel like communication is so important too, because what if your partner, like one of you, doesn't feel like you guys are drifting, but the other one does?
No,
Like,
exactly.
that's- Yeah.
And then resentment gets built by the other one because the other one thinks it's fine and they don't. It's a whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, get curious about what changed. It says growing apart does not happen overnight. So you got to kind of have that conversation. Like, yo, when did we start feeling distant? Or was there, something that's been taking up your energy lately?
Yeah,
like
the kids.
But again, what's this come back to what Serena said? Communication.
I mean, like, what goes up must come down, right?
I got to turn Nicasio's mic off
That's
real
just
quick
physics.
because we're trying to help you out. He's just doing the opposite. Number three, Matt, you talked about this, scheduling connection time.
Yeah. Important. You got to do it.
This says
Especially when you have kids.
This says at least 2 hours a week, minimum. No phones, no distractions, just the two of you. Use it for talking, laughing, being physical, just doing something fun.
I feel like you have to be intentional with it too. Like a couple weeks ago, it was a Friday night, and we were like, we have to put the kids to sleep early, and so we could watch a movie, pour ourselves a little drink, and have a date night at home.
Exactly. No,
Did it
great.
happen?
Let's
did.
go to number four. Ask better questions. Stop asking, how was your day on autopilot? That's what everybody asks every time they see their partner. Hey, how was your day? It says, ask something different, like, what's been on your mind lately? What's something you've been wanting to tell me?
Oh.
How are you feeling about us? Is there anything you need from me right now? I think that's
those are
good
good.
advice. And then we'll go to number five. Revisit what brought you together. Remember why you chose each other. Look at your old photos, revisit places from your early relationship, talk about memories, just reconnecting to your history, it says can help rebuild your future.
I love looking at old photos. I do. Why are you laughing?
Nicasio's laughing.
doing that.
That's why so
Why
many
not?
people
You
are
could.
failing.
I understand that, but it's just let's start baby steps. These are just crazy steps no one's doing
Why
at
is
home.
it crazy step? Talking to your partner about what's wrong is a crazy step?
Matt, are you going home and telling your wife, what did you do today and how was it, ma'am?
I do. Sometimes I
Who says,
ask.
how was it, ma'am?
Ma'am, I'm not calling her ma'am. I'd be like, what was the best part of everyone's day? Or you can't just be like, with the kids, you can't just be like, how was school? Be like, what was the best part of your day at school?
Yes, what
more
made you
specific
laugh
questions.
today?
And then what does your wife say? Oh, shut up, Matt.
Sometimes.
It sounds like Matt and Serena are very present and or at least trying to be present with their partners, and it sounds like you just have it figured out.
What's the word where you're something's wrong, but you act like it's not?
Denial.
Delusional?
Yes, that's you guys.
That's you.
No, because they're acknowledging that if something's wrong, they're trying to work on it. You're technically probably the delusional one because you don't want to fix anything.
If something's wrong, I'll tell you that it's wrong. I'm not going to sit there and try to mask it with every
But that's
excuse.
everything we just talked about is what you just said.
I got to go to the restroom.
Go back under your bridge, you troll.
Tino Cochino Radio.
Tino Casino Radio.
Are you smarter than Nicasio? Let's find out, man. This is Isaiah, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, bro. Listen, man, Nicasio's going to hit you with a question. He'll give you some multiple choice answers. Just pick the right one, and you will be the winner today, okay?
All right, sounds good.
In what country do people celebrate Christmas by eating chicken from KFC? Is it A, Jamaica, B, Japan, or C, Russia?
You know what? I'm going to say B because I heard they got like some really good chicken over there.
You said B, Japan?
Yeah, I'm going to say B.
Oh, my God. He got it right.
There it is. There it is. Japan. Congratulations, brother. We're going to get you hooked up, man. How's your day going?
Thank you, man. It's going good, man. I'm hitting my 8 hours a day at work. I'm ready to get the hell out of here, go home.
Oh, damn.
There you go.
Well, bro, thank you for listening while you're at, you know what I'm saying, on the JOB. Just hang on so we can have Matt get your info, okay?
Thank you, sir.
Coming up next.
Tino Casino Radio.
Apparently, heavy marijuana use is causing something called, is it scromiting?
That's it.
Oh, wow.
And apparently it's terrible. Our producer, Matt, since he has a big Mary J intake, we'll have him share the story with us next. Apparently, heavy marijuana use is causing something called scromiting.
Yeah.
And Matt said it sounds terrible. He is our weed advocate.
Yeah.
I guess you could say.
Yeah, sure.
He participates. What is this and what happens? And give me the full details.
It does sound terrifying. It's actually when you throw up and you're screaming at the same time because your vomiting is so painful, your intestinal cramping. One TikTok mom said, I was crying and screaming and I was like, I can't take this anymore. I hate my life. I'm just begging God, like, make it stop. And I guess it's just from overusage. Like using too much and not realizing it.
I mean, could be from drinks too.
I feel like from smoking, that doesn't make sense to me, but for like an edible, yes. Maybe.
Edibles are tough because if you eat it, because the delayed reaction.
Yeah,
so
that's
you
why I
take
hate
one
them.
and then you're like, oh, I don't feel anything. You take a couple more and then they all hit you and you're
When
really
people
done.
take edibles in public, I don't know how they do it. Like, the only way for me is at the house because I'm in a controlled space and I know what it is. And then whenever it hits, I'm at least ready and I'm safe. I told you the one time I took an edible, bro, I swear to God, like, I was in a bathtub and out of nowhere, the Super Mario song started playing in my head. And I think that was laced. It all just started, everything started spinning, bro. Like how when you're in a kaleidoscope.
Yeah.
That's what my actual vision looked like. I had to shut my eyes. That was with them open. And then when I shut them, they turned into like...
It gets worse.
It's like 3D red and green. And I was like, what's happening?
Can you let me know what brand
You
that
could
was? I
have
wanna try that.
drowned.
Huh?
You could have drowned.
I guess,
You
right?
could have in a bathtub.
I mean, I keep my water
Was he
shallow.
there with you?
Was who there?
I don't know. Whatever person was there in the tub with you.
Guys, sorry, here we go.
I'm just sorry. It's just
Nicasio wants to derail
No.
because he thinks I have a secret boyfriend that he's jealous of.
well, it's just it's like I know he's
Let's
there.
just stop the bull. When are we going to go have a nice old fashioned and just talk about this? Huh?
Who's paying?
Yeah. You know who's paying.